Today I have got my thoughts on set 60204, the 2018 Lego City Hospital. And this set took me about 3 hours over 2 days to build. But the reason I built this sooner than I was originally expecting to was because I didn't have any electricity for a day, and no internet for 2 days. So because my schoolwork's all online, so I needed internet for my schoolwork. I couldn't do my schoolwork, so I was backed up for about a day on schoolwork. And while I was unable to do anything, I decided to break out the hospital and build it. So we'll just have a look at the minifigs first, which you get another one of the baby molds that were first introduced with the People Pack from 2016, and then another one of the wheelchair pieces and builds that were also first introduced with the 2016 People Pack. And then you've got a mining figure sitting in the wheelchair with a new hand cast piece, as well as a new head cast piece. And the hand cast, I believe, was first introduced in the 2017 Lego Friends Hospital. I don't know on the head cast piece, but still some very, very nice pieces to have. And then the miner also comes with one of his hats and his hairpiece, so that's really nice. So I get an extra hairpiece and a mining helmet, which he'll be in the back of my mine area. So that'll free up the head cast for another minifig, as well as another hairpiece. So that'll be really nice. And then you get some medical personnel, 2 females with 2 completely different torsos. I don't mind them. For some reason, the one on the right looks like Bernadette from The Big Bang Theory, if you know what that show is. It just looks a lot like her in Lego figure form. And then you just got another female figure, which is common, I think, for hospitals. And then I get a painter figure for my city. It'll go somewhere. And then we have just a couple civilians. I think those are the parents to the baby. And then you've got a paramedic and 2 more doctors, as well as a pilot for the helicopter. And then we have one last civilian, which he has a second face because he's used for the eye exam section of the hospital. And then you also get a gurney possibly for the helicopter or the ambulance, doesn't matter, they fit both of them. And then you got the little spot for the baby that would be in the hospital. And then just a little crash cart. And now to just have a quick look at the hospital on the outside, which is quite tall for the hospital. I do like that it's this tall, because it would add a lot of nice taller skyline to my city. And then you've got really nice detailing with this hospital. I love the slope pieces because they add a little bit of a different feel to this hospital compared to the previous one that they did, which I also have, and will hopefully be doing a comparison of these 2 hospitals soon. And now we'll have a quick look at the interior. Sorry about that extreme close-up, but it's hard to get a shot in there. But you can see on the bottom floor you've got a waiting area and a little cafeteria, which, a little fun fact, if you watch Jang Bricks' full review of the set, there is a little bit of a Lego thing in this hospital, so that's really nice. And for the second floor, you've got the eye exam section of the hospital. And then this other side is the x-ray area and kind of lab setup with a skeleton, like full Lego skeleton, which I'm not going to keep that in the hospital. I have more plans for that because that's my first Lego skeleton that I've gotten, and I kind of have plans for that ever since I saw Jang Bricks' Mall, which is probably one of my favorite mocks of his. And then at the top you've got the emergency room, which is very much an upgrade from the previous hospital. And then you've got the emergency room with a sticker there on the wall, which is okay. And then you have a little spot for the baby incubator carriage thing there. And then to have a quick look at the last remaining stuff, you've got a very nice ambulance, which this is, I think, when I look at this, I think it's very reminiscent to Lego Set 4431 from 2012, which is the ambulance that I probably love the most. This one is close second, but that one's still my favorite ambulance probably ever done. And then you've got the helipad, which isn't attached to the building, unfortunately, unlike the 2012 hospital set has it. And then you've got pretty much a downgrade in the helicopter department for this set. I don't mind the look of it, but I feel that this helicopter is much of a downgrade compared to the 2012 helicopter from that hospital. And so that's a quick overview of everything in set 60204, the 2018 City Hospital. And so you guys can tell me your thoughts on this set in the comment section below, as well as feel free to tell me if you want me to keep this as my official hospital, or should I just combine it, like somehow attach the 2012 hospital to this hospital and make that my hospital, or should I completely take both of these apart after the comparison video I have planned, and should I add all that into my custom hospital? So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.